Hello, everybody, and welcome back to... Is this Factorio? I honestly don't even know anymore. I guess, why not? It's Factorio-ish. Welcome! How's everyone doing? We are continuing our quest to see what's on the edge of the world, and we'll just keep killing bugs. Is this what the developer intended? Honestly, I don't know. They don't speak English, so I can never truly be sure. And no one speaks their language, so there's no way of knowing what the developers intended. No one in this chat speaks their language, and there's no way we can ask them. Someone could point out the developers do actually also speak English, but I'm going to ignore that fact, and also ignore the fact that they're Czech, and Valdek is also Czech, so people do actually speak their language, but, you know, for the point of the joke, I'm going to ignore that. Not even Valdek, exactly. Not even Valdek truly understands Czech. He hasn't checked that off his list. They just put out a bunch of tools and said, go play. Honestly, that's how I used to play games when I was young. When I was young, Look, let's just say the games that I had didn't come with manuals for some reason. And so I had to figure them out on my own. How did this happen? Dave, I needed to speak to you about something. A couple of things, actually. Alright, this is a conversation with me and Dave right now. It's a very important thing to do right now on a public stream. Okay, first off, let's start with the one that's quickest. I listened to that song you wanted me to listen to. Now we're going to start with the easier one to discuss. I listened to that song, and thank you. I've learned a new word that I can never get out of my head, so I appreciate that greatly. I had to Google a particular word, and I'm like, ah. Well, that's what that word... Yep, that was the word. I wasn't going to say it. I had to Google that word. If anyone's seeing that word, you're welcome to not Google that. I've seen it before. I've never checked what it meant. Nope, I absolutely went incognito on that one because I had a funny feeling I didn't want to know what that one meant. And there it is. Google knows. That's probably true too. Well, anyway, look. Google's had me Google weirder stuff, I guarantee it. So, yeah. I learnt a new word. Thanks for that, I guess. Not really. Is it homophobic to say I didn't want to know that word? Potentially. But I didn't want to know that word. And now I do. No. 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 Tolburn? Do I have to get the rolled up newspaper again? Whap! Anyway, that's all I had to say about that one. The song was fine. I just had to Google a word, and I wish I hadn't. Because I am now blatantly homophobic. That's all I can say. If you came here thinking this was a safe space, it is no longer a safe space because I had to Google a word. Yeah, that's probably how people think it works. Anyway, I'm joking, of course. So, Dave, you asked, have I pondered my... You asked, have I pondered my orb? Did I ponder my orb? I've been pondering the fuck out of my orb. Yeah, no, I've been pondering, dude. I have been pondering. What I've been doing is I've been pondering the orb and watching Steven Universe again for the third time. Because, you know, why not? So... That was violent of me. Well, you don't understand how hard I've been pondering that orb, pounding that orb. I've been pondering that orb super hard. I'm glad you finished Dragons, though. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta ponder an orb. I think we all know how that goes. But yeah. I've been pondering the orb. And part of me just really wants to, like... Part of me wants to make a spreadsheet so I can try to, like, speedrun it to some degree. I don't know why! But part of me kind of wants to do that. At least speedrun it for my own sake. How far have I gotten? I've gotten to the second type of wood. And I've got cloaks. I'm not entirely sure of the progression that is the optimal progression. That's kind of why I want to do a spreadsheet for it. I don't know why. The color is really speaking to my love of spreadsheets. Man, if you think the color is speaking to my love of spreadsheets, then welcome to the stream, because my love of spreadsheets is just a natural thing. Ooh, I haven't got the alchemy lab yet. I understand that it's improved from the way it used to be. With that being said, I haven't had a lot of chance to play lately because my mum was in town and get to see Lil K, and that meant I had to spend time that way. Can't make fun. You flippin' love spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are great. I'm never going to talk badly about spreadsheets. Oh, crud. We ran out of landfill again. Well, you like spreading sheets? I respect that. Stone? Next to me? Is there iron next to me as well? Otherwise, I'm not interested. I guess I could make some. For a brief time, I could make some. Stone makes landfill. True. Stone does make landfill. I've heard this fact. I have rocket fuel. No, the power is my solar panels. Which... what I could do... where are my solar panels? Wait, where are my solar panels? Oh no. I don't know where my solar panels are. That's only a bad sign. I don't know where my solar panel... ah, shit. Fudge. Wait, did I not pull that all down? No, I didn't. It's not supposed to go down yet. Okay. It's alright. It's alright. It's fine. We're not worried about it just yet. At some point, probably today, we will have to go back to get the solar panels. Not solar panels, like everything. Yeah, there'll be a trip back today, I think. Which is fine. No, they haven't been moved yet. Because I was never really anticipating to build things on the fly. Which honestly one shouldn't, that's animal cruelty. Don't build things on a fly. Also, flies are gross. What I might do is chuck all those there. And then empty this of landfill. And honestly, empty you of landfill. Warning you with the workshop, the more you craft in one go, the less efficient your crafting is. I figured that out, yes. But thank you. Thank you for the warning. I'm not too bothered by that usually, though. That in there. That in there. Take that wood out. The wood in the box. Can't put it in the box. Got too much crap in the box. Okay, well, let's put that there for the moment. But yeah, no, I've been enjoying the ore pondering. It's very fun, as always. Yeah. No regrets. The only regret is that I haven't had enough to play. You're crafting thousands at a time and only getting half. Yeah, I figured that one out pretty quickly. Because I am a genius. Anyway, no one's going to believe that lie. Okay, so we are actually in a position where we probably want to go and get the stuff. Well, no, we're not there yet. But we're almost there. Then again, if we do it now, we are there. Okay. Good to get that sorted out in an easy manner that didn't take forever to figure out. So I'm going to load you. You're already loaded. Okay, I'm going to put those repair packs in here for the moment. Because the fewer things that I carry around in my inventory, the happier I will be. And we'll do a station and a little thing here. Okay, so we're going to track. And in the meantime, we're going to just keep building, I suppose. Okay, so you were held up by the output level, hiding for 3 hours, wondering how the game is now 300 cast. Oh, yeah, that took me a little while to figure out as well. Yeah, part of me just really wants to work out the efficient way to play that game, and I know what you're thinking. Who is this person that cares about efficiency, and what did he do with SeiferKatt? A valid question, honestly. I don't know where he is. Wait, did I put those repair things back in there? I did not. Well, that's bad. That's going to limit how much anything we can do. We need to back off. We've made a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. Because we put all my repair packs in my inventory. That's silly. Okay, so let's go back to where we started. Which is to big stop. Excuse me? Oh, crud. Yeah, that makes sense. That'll happen. You'll get that. Okay. Yeah, no, it takes a while if you don't figure out how to level up your magic. I agree. I like it though. I like the updates. I think I like the druidic system. I like the artifact system. I like the upgrades. You know, rather than just spending a lot of resources to upgrade, like I like actually being forced to improve things before you can just upgrade and having a lot of upgrade paths. I think it's a big improvement. I think it's a neat change to the game and I like it. Okay. So let's get out. Bring this guy over here. Sorry I took all your repair packs. I guess you needed those, huh? I'm sorry. Okay, you're good now. You can do your job. You like it, but it's similarly annoying having to pick a path and hope it's correct. See, that's why I want to try and optimize the game. Oh, you got distracted by something shiny. What were we talking about? A idle game called Orb of Creation. I very much like it. You want what the shirt? Well, keep in mind today's business casual what the shirt. So increment. Yeah, I wouldn't call it idle. That's probably true. All right, so what the shirt? I did it. Do. What the shirt, man? There we go, man. Just to make it less cool, like more casual. Otherwise, you're going to call me some sort of business analyst. Anyway, we're wearing a jersey today, and underneath we're wearing like a polo shirt because that's how I riggedy roll. Is anything cool on the polo shirt? No, it's very dull. But damn, look, man, I can. Hang on, can I do this? Yeah, I can. I can put my hands in my pockets like some sort of cool guy. Yeah. Anyway, get back up there. Ah. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun little incremental game. I like it a lot. I sold out the anti-fur mafia. Thumbs only is the best way to use pockets. Yeah, well, what else am I going to put in my pockets? Keys? Suppose I did that today. Suppose I had my keys in my pockets. Because that's just the sort of cool guy I am. Anti-furs. Okay, we're not starting furs and anti-furs here. We do not need to get involved in this culture war, please. I do not want to start a furry culture war. I don't want to do it. Please. I don't want to. Thank you. You know, I saw it come up and then I heard it, and hearing it was just as funny. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I've been playing a little bit of Orb of Creation. I've been pondering my orb and improving stuff, and I just kind of want to see how much you can optimize it. I don't know how far I'd want to like speedrun it. I don't know if I'd want to speedrun it all the way to the end of available content. But maybe just like, I don't know, some part that's like doable in one sitting. Or doable in several times in one sitting, and just, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, well, there's iron and there's stone. We could actually do a thing here. Always weird when you get seen in a stream for like a completely unrelated game. Putting that out there. I was like watching some Holocure, and I was just like, someone was like, I don't know who this character is. I'm like, I know who that character is. And so I was mentioning it, and then like Fraser, who comes up, appears in T-Hex's stuff a lot, but he was there, and he's like, hey, Seifer. I'm like, what the f are you doing here? Why are we watching Holocure together? That's weird. I know, because they're not allowed to charge for it. Because it's FanWorks. All the Holo live games are free, because they have to be. I don't even go to the school, exactly. Yeah, I've been enjoying Holocure. Has some Stardew. It does have a little bit of Stardew. Apparently the developer said he wants to have every genre of game in there. Because he's a monster. I don't know if that's possible, but he does imply there's going to be a casino game there, because the Pequota bunnies are like, yeah, we're building a casino. It's like, oh no. And a fishing mini game. Yeah, KU. They're pretty good. I like that they just antagonize people on stream, like the talents on stream. I appreciate that. Hello, Glacier. Good evening. So C-Block. Let's talk about C-Block for a second. Oh, thank you very much, Dave. Appreciate it. So let's talk about C-Block just for a moment. So, as you guys know, I've done some realization and realized how long this is going to... Do we have to? Yes, we do. I realized how long this is going to take, and I'm going to see it through to the end. I promise that. I will. But I think I'm going to take this to 1 day a week, because I, want to do other things. And what is the other things? Well, C-Block is popular, and, C-Block is the best mod that ever existed. So, I was going to do some C-Block. With the idea that I'm going to really minimize how much I use the flare stacks and condensers. I don't want nice and short. I want to play C-Block. I learn nothing. I do not learn from my mistakes, Glacier. The two things that make C block playable. Exactly. Exactly. You understand, Zoe. The two things that make it playable. So we're going to have a lot of dumping, probably, and a lot of storage for things that I don't particularly want anytime soon. And so we're going to have these huge dumping piles and really think about how we can get rid of things. If there is a way of getting rid of things without flaring it, condensing it, we're going to do that. Dumping, dumping, everybody, dumping, dumping. This body's gone. Okay, so I see we've got to look at a cat as per Kick's request. So let's look at a cat. Manage poll. Great cat. Yeah, man. Nah, bro. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. I'm doing it this way today, though. That's not a cat. That's me. You fool. That's a cat. There it is. Look at it. Look at that cat. Maybe we could come up with some kind of C block based penalty. C block penalty based numerically on the progress through the ribbon. Maybe Splee. That's not a bad idea. Originally, I was thinking push-ups, but I don't. The reason why I'm not doing push-ups is because I couldn't actually figure out how I was going to record me doing push-ups. My room's not very wide for that sort of thing. I'm not moving cameras around every time I do a push-up, so that's not happening. But there should be a penalty. I don't know what it is. So yeah, we're going to do this once a week. At this point, probably Mondays, because Mondays is one of my days I have to go into work, so I'm going to be a bit more tired. So Mondays, we're going to be walking through the wastelands, and then Thursdays and Saturdays, we will be C-blocking. And just hating life. Rubber band slap. Ooh. The lower the ribbon, the higher the penalty. I like that. Rubber band slap's a pretty good one. Okay, yeah, man, that's a popular cat. Excellent, I like that cat. Streaming isn't my full-time job. If it were, Zoe, I am not big enough to be able to achieve that. No, streaming is not my full-time job. I wish it was, but it's not. If it could be, I would let it be. But no. Because I have to feed my family, well, not feed my family, but I have to look after my... Seif isn't even partnered, that's true. I'm not, I'm just an affiliate. Which is fine, I'm happy with that. We gotta get a bit bigger. If I could really do streaming as a full-time job and earn what I earn consistently, then I would probably start doing that. Not all partners can survive on Twitch alone. Yeah, exactly. And YouTube doesn't give me any money because I don't have enough subscribers there. That's alright. I'm not fussed. Like, I'm fine with it being a hobby. A fine hobby to have. I'm not getting $100 million from Kick. Come on, Kick. Just a small hundo. Just a small hundo millo. Come on, Kick. Come on. Curiosity. Where did I first hear about orbital creation? I believe a friend told me about it. Like, a friend and I really like to look at idle incremental games, so that's where I got from. Hey, Pip, how you doing? Been a while? Oh, welcome aboard. You had 100 million, you would not share it with me? That's fair enough. You earned your 100 million, it's your 100 million. You do with it as you wish. I don't need your 100 million. We're not really advancing very quickly this way. Okay, so I'm going to have to get a 100 million deal from, not Kick, but a different Kick. Maybe like the company. And even then, I'm not sure about that. I've been hearing some things and being like, I don't know if I want to get involved with that company. All right. Yeah, there's a limit to how much you really want to get involved with companies that are like mostly getting their money from gambling. How's it? I'm stuck in a tree. It's USD, not NZ. I mean, honestly, if I had 1,000,000 NZ, I could probably still do it. But we don't. That's okay. Named Kick because they got kicked off Twitch. That's funny. That's a good joke. With all my stone, bro. And we just need more stone, huh? That's easily achieved. Okay, and right. More miners! Okay. I'm not going to pick this one up just yet. I don't think it needs to be picked up just yet. I think it's doing fine. Faster. Ah, you're more faster boy, more fastest boy. I think we have a minor problem. I think we've got trees in the way. That's right. Which expert paths am I taking? Honestly, I can't remember right off the top of my head. I'm happy to have a quick look at the end of the street. Oh, you're probably going to be asleep by then, though. I'll get back to you. I'll message you on Discord. That work? You have to log in the Discord to find out. Hey, Tower, how you doing? And manipulate Dave so he can find out about my idle game tricks. Yes. Manipulation. Alright, so we didn't get really as much landfill as I kind of wanted, but that's okay. One thing is, it's probably going to start really pumping it through now. Hey, look at that, it actually got some stone through. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think we're going to, really wanted more landfill before going back. I think not having enough stone has not helped that situation at all. We actually need more. I need more. A 6-stack insert us to a full blue belt. Okay. Thankfully we're not using a blue belt. I think I've got some, like, bots somewhere and that's breaking things. Got some lost robots, I think. Poor little robots, they're so lost and alone. Probably scared. Yeah, I don't care. Alright. We'll sit here a little bit longer, get a few more landfill, and then go back. They'll find me eventually, that or die. They'll probably not do either. As I move faster than they do, that's the problem for them. I mean, there's a button I can press to, like, find the bots, right? Like, find the bot paths. Pretty sure that's a thing in this game. Let's see. They have to be on screen. Well, shit. Player robots. Yeah, well, that's not going to help anyone then. Well, we tried. We didn't try very hard. That's not what you should expect here at SeiferKatt Industries. We tried, but not very hard. That's our motto. It's also the... No. Oh, you're not sure about the one I used? You don't think it's the right button? Oh. Regardless, it didn't work, did it? Doesn't seem to have done that. Oh, hang on a moment, everyone. I'm getting a call from Panda, which means I probably have to go look after my child for a brief moment. So, I'll be back in a second. Alright, Splee. What's up with the we tried not very hard, we didn't get very far in the end, we'd rather this was C-block. We tried very hard, and we did get very far. It turns out we got a lot further to go than we thought. This is probably pictures of ducks. Yep, that's a duck. Oh gosh, Solburn, these... That's a stoner duck, that's a duck. And that's a duck. Oh, it's a scary duck. I don't know if I like that duck. Anyway, let's get back to Factorio, eh? Oh, what, one more duck? One more duck for the road? Oh no, street ducks. Every time I see ducks outside my house, I'm like, oh shit, Dave's attack ducks. Every time I see it. Every time, I'm just like, oh, Dave's attack ducks are back. Pan's like, really? I'm like, yeah, how can you tell? Well, they're ducks. They're probably Dave's attack ducks. It's the only thing that makes sense. You know what? Let's just go back, I think. Yeah, let's just go back. Oh. I don't think we have nearly enough landfill that I wanted, but that's okay. Maybe we should just take more rails. You can always have more rails. Our side is always good, yeah. Our side's good stuff. Maybe I should do it the other way around, eh? Wouldn't that be neat? Wouldn't that be innovative? And then what I'd like to do is go disconnect, go forwards, rotate, reconnect, G, we're forward, then go back to track. No? We go back to stop. Okay. I'm going to leave that production chain there for a little bit longer. I don't think it's that far away yet. I mean, it's 5%. I suppose that's a bit. Alright. Oh, you want some repairs? Okay. Oh, we may have a problem. That's fine. I'm used to having problems. Having problems is just my way of getting up in the morning. How goes the stream? It goes well, Hellbait. Welcome. I'm used to you? Are you a problem? Is that what you're saying? Oh goodness, that's a lot of red. Zippity zap. Get out of my hat. You're trouble. Well, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Not really. I just wanted to quote Taylor Swift for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I look forward to having more lasers back in a moment. We do go a lot faster when we've got more lasers. Surprise, surprise. It's a song quoting kind of day. That is... it is a song quoting kind of day. I was singing to my son while I was changing him, so that, you know, was part of the thing. Oh, that's right, the goat! I forgot about the screaming goat. Oh, kind of low. Hey, speaking about screaming goat, it's Maholic. How you doing, Maholic? You have nothing to do with a screaming goat. You know, frames is this... How's everyone doing today? Welcome. Thank you very much for giving the shout out to Maholic. How you doing? Have you finished that, you finished yet? You winning, son? So, for those who are not familiar with me, hi, I'm SeiferKatt. I play Factorio in ways that are stupid. Right now, I'm trying to get to the edge of the world, but I'm only going to do that once a week now because it turns out it's very tiring and boring. But I've committed to it. All right, Valdek has asked me to don the mask, so we should do it. Keep getting interrupted by ISP dropping a connection to Sydney. Rude. You tell them to get back on that line.
Thanks for your support.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Veldak, for the 21 months. Oh no, I just realized what that means.
21 months. We can have a beer in Murica.
We can have a beer. Oh, because we're 21. You're right. Okay, 21 months. That's 21 meows. Meow meow meow. 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 Meow meow. Meow. Goodness. I think 21 months you'd still not allowed to have a beer in America. I think it's going to be 21 years. But you know what? I don't know. America's weird. Good count. Look, you know what? If there's one thing I know about America, it's the count. And that's particularly about Sesame Street. He's my favorite. He loves to count. And I can relate to that. Being purple and loving to count, I get it. Okay, that wasn't a phone call. Good. But yeah, so we're trying to walk to the edge of the map, and it's taking us forever. But that's okay. Because it's fun? Not really fun, but we're here anyway. We are moving quite slowly right now because I'm not here. Like, my body is not here, but we're still getting there. This is the I love to count, but it's... Yeah, the count censored. He loves to bleep. Yes, I am aware of that. I am really excited about starting C Block again on Thursday. Like, I am just so excited to just try and not need things. How about we have a punishment wheel? Oh, that's a good idea. Punishment wheel every time that I need to use a condenser or a flare stack. We roll the punishment wheel. How do we feel about that? Do we like a punishment wheel? We want a punishment wheel. We could always do that. Depends on the punishments. Well, I mean, they're not going to be anything that is... Punishment wheel, that's a good idea. No, goes in! That by definition means it's the worst idea. But, because... Alright. Are they punishments or punishments? Well, I'm wasting resources, so I should be punished for that. It's just throwing things away, throwing useful things away. That deserves punishment, right? Whereas puns are hilarious. And everyone loves a pun. Which is a true statement, by the way. Everyone does love puns. The 8-ball is not okay with puns, but the 8-ball is also not a person. And is not allowed to have an opinion. Have I been working on my dad joke game? Since I was born, honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've been necessarily working on them. Because there's more to being a dad than just dad jokes. There's also being annoying in an obvious way that the child doesn't realize. Puns make you die inside. Like saying you don't believe in fairies. You know what makes me die inside? Drinking paint. Does it die? No, it's not. Paint doesn't dye things. That's not even makes sense. I don't understand paint or dyes, okay? That's my point that I'm making. Anyway. Punishment wheel could be interesting. Maybe not. I gotta think of something that... Or maybe just don't do it. Don't do it. Just be better than that. Don't be a coward. Just do it. The new Nike slogan. Don't be a coward. Just do it, loser. Slapping the baby in the head with a bit of paper she wants to eat. 10 out of 10 recommend. Rocket, yes, Biotrons and Vanilla have rocket launchers. They do. Yesterday I said tomorrow. But what? Tomorrow. Why are we not launching rockets? Because I haven't built rockets. Obviously. Can't launch what we don't have. Rockets are consumables. Oh really? You're sensing excuses from me? That doesn't sound likely. Well, that seems like too many, because that means I'm allowed to have, like, 13 flare stacks. Although I might actually need a couple of flare stacks right at the beginning. So maybe. I could get away with that. Seems reasonable. Yeah, this is taking forever without the actual laser packs. I think we'll almost be there now. Goodness, I never really figure out how far it is. Wait, is that going to me? You don't mind the new potion mechanic? I didn't like the original potion mechanic. First thing you need is 2 flare stacks. Yeah, exactly. You probably can't. Do a little bit. Those guys coming to me? They are. Let's slow down. Oh, I'm looking forward to the new potion mechanic. I like the druidic mechanic. I think that's fun. I think I'm working on, like, sorcery stuff, because I reckon that being able to do sorcery effectively will allow me to do some really good stuff. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not entirely sure what I'm working on. As I said, didn't give much of a chance to play it over the weekend, but I've been playing it a bit, and yeah, Orb of Creation. It's still a fun game. I love it. My cat ear's in the way. Get out of there. First thing you do is 2 flare stacks. Okay. Damn Germans, stop leaking. I don't know what to do with that phrase. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with what just happened. We have a leaky German over here. Careful. We'd like to get a few tracks, I suppose. What are we, some sort of track maniac? Yes. Okay. Then we can do that, get my lasers back. Realize I've made a terrible mistake. That's normal. Did I hear Telegram how to stop leaking? No, but still valid advice. Flex tape! Oh, it just gets worse, Veldak. That joke just gets worse. I mean, they're not wrong. They are actually the worst vet ever. With that, if that is your evidence, they are the worst vet ever. pretty tragic. Oh yeah, you're probably slower because you're afraid. Probably outrun the spider then, if we can. Because it's designed to be slower now to allow us to not have to stop. Okay. Alright. It's time to get shit done. Probably would have been better if we'd added the legs before we're doing all that, but hey. There we go. This is what we're talking about. Alright, but yeah, this is the sort of speed that I want to see more of. Thank you very much. I think we can probably take that laser out at some point, and that'll probably assist on a little bit of power anyway. I mean, it just feels so good to just be mowing through them like this. It's going to be the thing, like, C-Block is next to no combat, and then you go into this, which is pretty much 95% combat. An occasional wondering why things aren't working. And the answer is, not enough combat. We'll get some good percentage out of this. It was a slow start to the stream, but I think we're going to really rip things apart now. Where is the artillery train when I want one? In the research tree. I don't want one. I definitely do not want one. Well, I mean, field of target, yeah, absolutely. See, the artillery train would actually slow me down, if you believe that. Should be a game where you find the research on an actual tree. Like a proper research tree. I mean, that seems like a fun sort of, like, game jam idea. You know, like something you just work on for 24 hours. I wouldn't be able to do it because I can't jam or game, but every fruit is a technology. Yes. In story mode, you can find a lot of mines and laser turrets in the trees. I've seen. I've noticed Hulk's stream and him venturing into the forbidden mines. That sounds frustrating, actually. Actual laser trees can be fun. Really? Make it a mod. Laser trees, for some reason, just make me think of the Obelisk of Light from Command and Conquer. There's an end to the map. There is an end to the map. It is a million tiles away from the start. Which is basically limitless, let's be honest. It might as well be limitless. But it's not actually limitless. It's practically infinite, but it's possible to reach. Exactly. Thank you very much for following, Sammy. Welcome. We're not 15% of the way there. We're 13%. You get royal ore by chopping trees. I want to have like a mod where when you kill bugs, it gives resources. No, I don't actually want to play it though. I want it to exist. I know it exists dropping resources, but I don't want it to drop resources. I want to drop like the entire machines. Like, you want to get assemblers, you got to go kill some biters. That sounds like a terrible way to play the game, and given the fact that I don't like the combat in this game, I don't think I'd want to do it. Resources and trees just reminds me of, has anyone played that game? Yep, you know the one I'm talking about. You don't worry, I'm eagerly, quickly trying to find the name of it. Against the Storm. Yeah, that one. Against the Storm, like every level, like, or every area, the trees can give like different resources other than just wood. They give wood, but also other stuff. My inner masochist wants to. My inner masochist does not. What am I going to do at the end of the map? Probably quit the game and do something else with my life, honestly. No, actually the answer is I'm going to build a rocket and I'm going to launch a rocket over there. Why? You gotta do something over there. Like, you gotta have some sort of conclusion, you know? You gotta let fireworks off. Do they give good wood? They can do. They can give pretty good wood. But sometimes there's bugs. Sometimes the wood's extra hard and gives you stone wood. Like rock hard wood. I could sushi on my way back? No. I do not wish to do that. I might do some sushi in C block though. I've got world record sushi belt. No, because then someone would build the other way. What if I filled every tile with transport belts? Now you're forced to make AI me sing 50 Cent songs you can't stream. You've got an AI version of you? Into the map and C block win, never. Oh god, well, it might actually be faster, honestly speaking. Why do you have an AI version of yourself, Mahalik? Trained a new AI voice last night of you. Yeah. Now I have an answer. Really wasn't that surprising an answer either when you think about it. Previous AI you was drunk trained. Hey. I don't particularly want an AI trained for me. Drunk trained. Get an audio clips of you when you'd been drinking. I see. See, I couldn't drunk train a me robot because I don't drink. Well, I occasionally drink, but I've never been drunk. I say it like it's a badge of honor, but really it's the most boring thing to say when I really think about it. I'm like, oh no, I've never been drunk. Look at me, I'm so high and mighty. Freaking what a nerd. Let's all laugh at this nerd. Haha, what a loser. Anyway, it's very milk toast. It sure is. Oh, an apple tea. Hey, where are you guys going? I know. I figured you knew that it wasn't the way you said it. That's why I said bone apple tea. I have faith in you, Solburn. All I can say is please don't, but I can't stop you. I've surpassed human social norms and do not require the input of such poisons. Oh yeah, I got my own problems, don't you worry. Good. Good, good, good. But I physically cannot stop you doing that, so... Eh. Okay, back to work. Back to walk! Because we're walking. Hey, we're walking here. For those of you who are not familiar how far away I am from the start, we're quite far out. Back to work. Work, work. My time. Hopefully by the end of today we'll be at 15%. Would I say I'm pretty far out, man? I would, but I can be more far out. Man. Man. What's the current pace? When I am working and got all the resources, probably about 1% an hour. Which sounds pretty slow, but... One more step, Mr. Frodo. Yeah, it's about 1% an hour these days. So by October. No, because I'm only going to do one stream of this a week now because I'm getting tired. I am resolved to doing it. So probably by this time in... Will I do the left side after? No, 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 I will not. God, no. I would be so sad. By January. Maybe. I figured it would take about 38 more sessions to do this. Spiders and laser damage isn't the thing. At some point, the problem is just the speed that they move. Like, because they're already moving probably as fast as they're going to go. Current pace, 1 step per step, that is true. So the only way I could really go faster is faster train, like modded in trains, modded in spiders. Like, if they had larger inventories, then, you know, we could really get some stuff going. But the inventories are just too small. Like, not inventory, sorry, they're, what do you call it? Yeah, they're what you call it. What is it called? Equipment grid. Yes, that's the one. Thank you. Oh, that was the hardest sentence I've ever had in my life, apparently. Which, you know, come to think of it, that's not that bad. There is a Mark III Spider. Yeah, but that's not in base game. I guarantee I've played with a Mark III Spider. But not base game. Therein lies the issue. I mean, I've seen the Mark III Spider. You put that, and then you also put like Mark III exoskeletons in it, and it just runs, and it's so good. And I think the Mark III Spider is in C block, right? Or Bob's. Where is your mail? I don't know. Mailbox? Maybe an obvious answer, but have you looked in your mailbox? D-block has the heavy Spidertron. Oh, yes, it does. Which is the one that has the Antron? And it only has 6 legs. Oh. Well, you should complain to the postman. You just go out there and start screaming. Oh, that sucks. My answer to every problem is just go outside and start screaming. I'll be honest, I don't really get much done with that plan, but you know, it feels cathartic, so that's something. Stop screaming, lunch is ready. That's why I'm screaming! I started screaming. Yes. The thing is, now that I'm actually dealing with these a lot faster and I don't have to baby the blue spider, it does feel like I'm just... Really, I've got no break from the killing. And it's both good and bad. Feels like it's more optimal in any case. I mean, we at 14%? Probably not. Oh, we are 14.3. Hell yes. I think maybe the idea if I get the as many flare stacks and condensers as I've walked in this is a fair one. So at most 100. For a big factory, 100 is still not many. And combined, by the way, so it's like 100 flare stacks or 100 condensers or like 50-50. It's not like 100 of each. I mean, that seems reasonable-ish. When I had K2 trains, I get a train slowly driving forwards building. True, true. But we're mostly doing this unmodded aside from like quality of life stuff. And you know, that's kind of the charm of it. Like driving a nail through your hand, it's just the charm of it. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep setting myself just a very simple looking task that's going to take me months? He says, asking about, how good is my C-block idea, guys? Yeah. Really, I will never learn from my mistakes. Told me it would take a while. Yeah, but Solburn, you know me. I always go, yeah, Solburn, but I can manage it. Like, I always have more bravado than I have common sense. You know this. I'm like, yeah, this is not a big deal. Oh, it'll take a while, sure, but it won't take a while. And then I'm like, oh god, this is taking forever. And then I'm like, Solburn was right. Why did I not listen to Solburn? And the answer is because the devil wears bravado. Does he? Bravado for men? That was like a perfume, that was the joke. Ah! Run away, run away! Run away! Better copyright that one, bravado for men. Men already have too much bravado, let's be honest. You need an ad from Steve, bravado for men. Actually, no, that's like too feminine. You want a manly voice. Bravado for men! Urgh! That was my manly voice. I hope you all enjoyed it. Lots of gruff. Oh, oh. That's just Tim Taylor. You never want to be Tim Taylor. Or Tim Allen. That's my general rule. Don't be Tim Allen. It's a generally good idea to follow. That was certainly a voice I can do. Yeah, I'm very good at doing those voices that I can do, Zoe. Brave Sir Steve ran away. Steve's not buying things unless an orc is shouting at him. It's true. It's true. Unless an orc's like, you need buy bravado for men. I'm like, alright, then I guess I'm buying bravado for men. You look small and puny. Buy axe. Guess I'm buying an axe. You also recommend a relatively tight ribbon? You did recommend a tighter ribbon, that's true. I think my ribbon could have been tighter. As I said, Soulburn, you know how long Don could be... You know how it is, like, you give me some great advice and I just kind of go, nah, it's alright, and then like 6 months later I go, holy crap guys, I had a great idea, and you're just sitting there going, yeah Steve, told you that 3 months ago. So I don't know what the takeaway here is. The takeaway is, let's pity Panda because she has to live with me and I do the same thing in real life. That's probably the real takeaway. Don't intend to, I just think I know what I'm doing. And I am wrong. Like 95% of the time. Hello, Dave. Need to look, need to hit the bed. Good night. Good night, Dave. Sleep well. Thank you for teaching me a word. Onto your orb of the orb of your dreams. Do I build a train filled with Spidertrons? Nah. I mean, at this point, my Spidertrons are like 14% away, which is probably about 20-30 minutes of the train ride to get to. Probably 20 minutes. My base is 20 minutes away, so I'm probably not going to make it a hurried way back. It's more all pondering in the morning. That's true. I'm considering doing some all pondering when I finish the stream, but I shouldn't because I will need sleep. Again, it's not the number of spiders that's the problem right now. It's just the number, like the speed of the spiders. If I had like way faster spiders, we would just sprint into them and destroy them before they even saw me. But I'm too slow. You're too slow! Problem is damage output. I disagree. Everything gets wiped out in seconds. Like, not even a second. It's just the red lights get bzz, 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 bzz. I walk backwards. That's because of the damage. That's because of the speed. That's all speed. That's why I'm walking backwards. If I ran faster, I wouldn't need to walk backwards because they'd be dead by the time I got there. I don't do enough damage because I don't have the range. I don't have the range because I don't have the speed. Not building rockets. Rockets take time. We're in a hurry. But then we have to keep resupplying on rockets. And if there's one thing I should be known for, it's realizing that I'm doing something in an efficient manner and only realizing it too late. And you think it's going to happen today? I don't think so. Let's face it, you'll be in a hurry for the next year or so. Okay, look, tell you what. See what a rocket requires and if we can make some out in the wilds. Oh, hi. Wouldn't trust me? Oh, okay. So rockets require iron plate, explosives. Okay, so coal, oil, iron, and copper. Okay, so I need everything but stone, basically. We're in a hurry. Let's waste time by being slow. Exactly. Now you understand. I knew you'd get it. And ping the map over that water. Yeah, just a moment. Actually, I know what you're doing, so I'll do it so you can run your calculations. There you go. 144824. Now Veldek runs his calculations. Burning all the bugs, burning all the bugs, burn, 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 burning all the bugs. Running backwards because I don't do enough damage. I'm running backwards because I'm too slow. See the damage? I cut through everything that I was walking into there. I think the building's actually happening fast enough. We can probably do... I thought our building wasn't fast enough, but it is. Alright, I'll have a look at it in just a moment for you. Uh... 1,000 you say. Uh... 11,256. That one there. Oh, I can copy that? Oh. Alright then. No, that's definitely not the same place. Must have. slime slows me down, and when the slime slows me down, then I can't do the damage. Not damage I need, it's range or speed. Oh, whoa, 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 we got something sneaky happening down there. Oh, they tried to do a thing. Tried. They failed. Right. I'm sorry that you're disappointed, Veldek. Okay, zappity zap, keep doing damage. Hey, some coal there. I don't want the coal, but it's mine anyway. The mess looked familiar. You remember me walking over the water like that? Back along. I don't know. Might just be that's how life works sometimes. I'm a little bit worried about the battery of my spider. Alright, let me know if I can help. Probably just increase the number of bits used. Yeah, maybe. Let's just chuck that in there for now, just to let those batteries charge a little bit. And while those charge, we'll while those all charge, what we'll do is get the train in and do like a resupply. Oh, goodness gracious. Never mind, we have problems. Well, while that's happening, we might as well just keep going then. Got battery up to 28% while we're just stuffing around doing nothing, so not gonna hurt going a bit more forward. Actually, you know what? We're not using that. Why don't we just put more batteries in there? More batteries mean faster charge, right? No, that's not how batteries work. Oh, who cares how batteries work? No one. Batteries are like the tide. Batteries work, batteries don't work. Scientists can't explain that. Batteries don't work, don't lie. You know what? Pretty much all the batteries I use certainly don't work. Right. That problem resolved. Now, I'd just like to make sure the train does actually get through here. How far? Wow, the train's really far away. Proud when the train's far away. Batteries do not work because they're not getting paid. Fair enough. Are you saying we should pay batteries more? Nice. You got mail! Congratulations! You've got mail. Was there ever a like email program that just said that? Or was that just that movie? If you want them to work more, you better pay them all. I'm not going to pay my batteries. If they're not careful, there's going to be salt involved, and it's going to be a salt and battery. Right? I'm threatening my batteries. The normal thing people do. Chainmail. $14.6%. Okay, we're going 1% today. That's something. You slow down. You really slow down on this, don't you? I think I just stumbled across an expansion party there by mistake. Eh, not my problem. Certainly. So the regular lasers do 30 plus 111. Where did I get my resources from? For the trains? Is that what you mean? Just put those over there. So my train resources, a lot of them are coming from, for the tracks. I've got a thing at about the 7% station where it's making landfill at tracks, but the initial base was over here, and that's still trying to slowly do science. It's doing it incredibly slowly, because why not? Why would anything need to work at an efficient speed? We're not making more spiders because we don't have fish. We forgot to put fish in there, which is concerning, and it feels very wasteful. But yeah, probably in the next 5 or so percent, we're going to create another base, make landfill, and probably put the extra eggs in there. Laser 11 is a good thing to aim for? Oh, okay. Well, we're aiming for it now. Just going to take a little while for it to happen. Oops. Plenty of fish in the sea. That's true. Oops. Gosh darn it. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Unfortunately, the sea is not... The fish that I will collect are not near the base that needs it. Huge biters still take 15 shots. Really? That doesn't seem right. I thought my damage was pretty good, but clearly not. Huge biter has 3... Really? Really? Oh wow, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Fine. You might be right about the damage. But I don't have to agree with you. Fine, I guess you are my little pog champ. No, Gosen is not my little pog champ. I'm sorry, Gosen, you had to find out this way. We all know Dave is my little pog champ. Oh. Vote for Gosen for pog champ. No, we have Top Cat. We don't have little pog champ. This is not a thing we do. We're not having two, like, King of the Hill tournaments. The question is, you go to work or stay work from home? Do you need to go to work? Is there any reason why you'd have to go to work? Then you work from home. Unless you're lonely. Which, you know, never understate being lonely. Sometimes I'd go to work if I was just, like, when I lived near work, I'd go to work every day just because it was easier. Like, it was just easier to, like, get into the flow of things, and it was nice to see my colleagues. It was, you know, I liked it. Still need to work. Oh yeah, you're allowed to work. I want to go to work tomorrow, but Steve said don't go. You'll not go tomorrow. You weren't going, Beldak. Lie to me. Go to work, you not arrive at work, arrive at pub. Yeah. That arrow? What you wanted? Hover over defense and stop moving so you can read. Oh my goodness. Hover over defense. You mean the laser turret? That one? Okay, you happy with that? The maths is coming in. The maths wizards are here. Do your magic, math wizard. Okay. There's like little patches of copper there. That's kind of cute. Alright, it's spider time. Yeah, you know those guys know how to calculate payments and costs, and they do it like magic. No one knows how to calculate payments and costs. They make stories about how people can calculate that stuff, but it's actually not true. And I would like it if you would stop perpetuating Wizards of the Cost. Damn it, that's good. That's a good joke. Wizards of the Cost. Okay, maybe they can. If only they could figure out the cost of sending the Pinkertons into someone's house. Oh, I'm getting called again. Be right back, everyone. I gotta put on my little away message, which looks like... Nope. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. I have returned. Thank you very much for the follow, Halito. Welcome. What's going on here? Damage, 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 damage. What's the cost? Mortgage calculators. Wizards of value. I mean, look, let's be honest. Wizards have got value. They print cardboard and make millions. If that's not value, I don't know what is. Yeah, I've just had to change my son there, so Lil K's doing well. He just needed to be changed. That happens. Yeah, it's a very important thing to be able to change a baby, change the baby, because then, you know, I feel like I don't do that much, but then you change the baby and it's like, you know what, everything's forgiven when they aren't dealing with the poopy diapers. They're still K. They're very K. They're a special K, if you will. Change them. What did I change them with? We're not going to go up a letter every time. That's what you're asking me to do. Okay. We're going to lose spiders if we stayed like that. No, just their nappy needed changing. Also ignored a cat. Oh, I ignored a cat. You're right. That's what I needed to do. I was like, I needed to do something, and then I forgot what it was. Yeah, you're right. We should see a cat. Absolutely right. Let's look at that cat in just a second. Let's just deal with this. Goodness gracious. SeiferKatt ignoring a cat. What does the world come to? He becomes a father, and look at him, he's all high and mighty. Oh, let me talk about my son. Let's not worry about cats. God. Let's deal with this. Alright, let's have a look at a cat, guys. Oh, we're up to 28th of June. We are catching up. Catching up! Haha, okay. Well, cat. As always, people, the question is it a great cat? That's your birthday? Oh, there you go. Alright. Cat's doing its thing. Is it a great cat? Please tell me. I think I ignored a hydrate 48 minutes ago as well. Goodness gracious. I'm all over the place today. I'm just so tired. That's going to be my excuse. So tired, guys. Oh, I'm so tired. I remember when Steve was cool. No, I don't. Moderate? It's a half grey cat, half white cat. It's a grey white cat. Okay, the cat is almost finished being voted on. We'd very much like to pet that cat. It's great. Yeah, look, unanimously 4 people out of 0 say great cat. So that goes to the great cat, and we will see it later for cat of the month. And gosh, not long actually. Probably next week, maybe the week after. Let's see. The point is, we'll see that cat again very soon. Change that out, put legs in. Okay, here we go. Let's continue the damage. It's Two-Face from Batman. Yeah. I couldn't tell if my mum was trolling me the other day. Like, I had a Spider-Man comic on, like, on the coffee table because I was reading it. And she was like, oh, you've been reading Superman. And I'm like, I don't know if mum's trolling me. But it's very clearly Spider-Man, and it says Spider-Man on it. So I really don't know. I kinda reckon she wasn't trolling, but I'm not sure. Panda was thinking that maybe like Superman was just the generic term for every superhero in my mum's mind. You know, like, oh, you kids are playing the Nintendo. It's not Nintendo, Mum. It's Xbox. Yeah, this is all the Nintendo. Not that my mum ever did that, although she did always say playing computer, so I guess my mum did do that then. Uh, not kick cat or cat butt and live. Man, he's on the cat. He's on the butt. Superman, Spyman, what's the difference? One likes soup and the other one's a spy. Nudging cat butt happens sometimes, because sometimes you gotta get the cat out of the way. So I was thinking, because as I was reading Spider-Man, and there was like some alternate Spider-Man stuff in there, like Spider-Man Noir, which, if you've seen the first Spider-Man movie, you may be vaguely aware of. I heard of Durman, no. Spider-Man, got it. But one thing I've realized is I really like to see alternate Spider-Man or alternate heroes is cool, but I really love to see what they do with alternate villains. You're not first. Um, Spies do not like soup. Spies hate soup. It gets all messy on their like big wide-brimmed hats. And the last thing you want to have is a messy wide-brimmed hat. I don't think I need to tell anyone that. Pretty obvious. Then all the other spies will. Well, why am I taking damage? So I was in Shattered Dimensions game in 2010. Was he really? That's cool. I don't really know much about Spider-Man Noir. I mean, Spider-Punk is the one I love. James Bond was supposed to be the most boring name. Hmm. But yeah, so it was an alternate version of Shocker, and I was like, hey, it's a Nazi Shocker. I was like, that's cool. I kind of wish Shocker didn't mean something to a lot of other people. They're like, Shocker. No, that's just the guy's name. Don't mock him. He's got enough problems. He's already like a C tier villain. Don't need to mock him. I mean, the thing I like about Shocker, this is C-suite. The thing I like about Shocker is you've seen him in other things and just they never address him, and it's so funny. Like, Shocker is in Spider-Man Homecoming. There's like another villain in that movie, and they just don't even address that he's Shocker. Like, if you know who Shocker is, you can see him. It's a Shocker, really, yeah. Or like the fact that in the Marvel Champions game, which I love, I adore, and I would bring it up whenever I get the chance, he's just in like the tutorial fight. He's just there. He doesn't do anything. He's just like a guy. How long ago was Top Cat? That's a valid question, actually. Have a look, eh? That's a very valid question. How long ago was Top Cat? Channel points. SQ. Oh gosh, I don't know. Hang on, I actually have to do some real work to figure this out. Well, let's just go back a month and make sure it's not a month old. So what's today's date? Today's date is the 21st. It's the 21st of... Okay, so on the 22nd... Hello and welcome. Was Odaba. Okay, so when did it change? Hello, everyone. Don't talk to me. Splee, the
Hello,
splee,
hello,
the
everyone, and welcome.
really recently, I think. Sorry that you had to keep hearing the hello everyone, but hey, look, that's what life is sometimes. One of the other dudes in Vulture's crew was the Tinkerer? Shit! I've only just recently been aware of the Tinkerer. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. I'm really excited to look at that now. Thank you, Zoe. I'll have to watch that. You'll be Top Cat for a bit? Alright then, that's all yours. Let's just close some things, because some things got open there that I didn't really want open. The Tinkerer was there! Damn! And I was over there shitting on old Shocker, and Tinkerer was there all along, not being shat on. Soulburn's gonna be Top Cat for a while. There we go. Go Top Cat. I have no idea. I'm vaguely aware of the Tinkerer. I mean, to be fair, there was not two Soulburns, two Shockers. You have no idea who Vulture is? Vulture was the main villain in Homecoming. He dresses like a big vulture. But he didn't he wasn't an old man in Homecoming, which I think is probably better, because not knowing Shocker or Tinkerer is probably not that big a deal. Damn, Zoe, I gotta keep an eye out for that. I gotta watch that movie again, or at least look at those scenes. No, he wasn't an old... No, Vulture is, like, really old. He's not, like, a middle-aged man. He's, like, actually old. Like my age. Like, he's grandfather, not dad level of age. To my age. No, wait, other way. Shit, crap. Stuffed it up. Yeah. I'm not grandfather age. I messed up. That's not what I meant. Yeah, Vulture's supposed to be in like his 70s or 80s, exactly. I don't know how Vulture is still alive. There's probably some, like, reason. Or they probably just get a new Vulture every now and then. He's around his 30s or 40s around there. Oh, in Homecoming? Yeah. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. I mean, yeah. Comics, like, they basically advance at the same rate, but the characters don't age at the same rate. Unless they need to get older rapidly for, like, demographic reasons. But yeah. My favorite thing with Vulture is, like, me and Panda were looking at, like, Sinister Sixes. There's been, like, multiple Sinister Sixes. And one consistent thing is Vulture always seems like he's in a Sinister Six. Like, Vulture friggin' loves a Sinister Six. Like, I think there was only one Sinister Six he was not a part of, and it was, like, someone else's, like, it was like someone else's Sinister Six, and I guess Vulture was like, I'm not being involved in that Sinister Six. But he's just in so many of them. He just loves the Sinister Six, that Vulture. And I appreciate that. Sounds like the dude needs a hobby. His hobby is being in the Sinister Six. That's a hobby. He has a friend. He has 5 of them. Well, they're more workmates. They're more colleagues, I suppose. He's that guy that, like, you know, have you ever worked at a place and there's just a guy that you work with who just, well, not guy, but, you know, a person who just really wants to be your friend, and you're just like, yeah, I don't really want to hang out with you outside of work. Like, I don't really want to hang out with you inside of work either. You don't really want to tell them that, because that makes them feel bad. And it's not like they're creepy or anything. It's not like they're, like, giving you a creep vibe. It's just, you know, you're just not really that interested in them. Like, you're like, yeah, I mean, dude, you're fine and all, but you keep inviting me to go bowling with you, and I don't want to go bowling with you. I'm sorry. I don't want to go bowling. And they're like, oh, well, how about we go laser tag? You're like, I don't really want to go laser tag either. I just don't want to hang out with you. That's Vulture. Vulture just joins these Sinister Sixes hoping that, like, you know, Hobgoblin will be his friend, or maybe Rhino will be his friend, and they're like, nah, man, we're just here to kill Spider-Man, and then we're never talking to each other again. He's like, come on, I made I made guac. Guys, I made guac. Yeah. Kinda needy, bro. I feel sorry for Vulture now. It's probably not even what's happened, but in my head the narrative is stuck. Don't make you feel bad for SeiferKatt. It's your college. Why don't you take me bowling? Oh, you mean colleague? Tifa, it's your colleague. Let's go bowling. No, Roman. No, Roman. I don't want to go bowling. Oh my god, that's an old meme. Don't make you feel bad for Vulture. I don't know enough about Vulture, to be honest, to try and make you feel bad about Vulture. Do some nukes. Now I have to build nukes and research nukes. Nico voice actor got screwed in that deal. I mean, he did, but also, yeah. I mean, at the time I thought, well, you know, asking for residuals, and like losing out on like basically an entire career of stuff. It's like, well, that was kind of his fault. But it's like, now that I think about it, I'm like, he wasn't asking anything completely unreasonable. Like, voice actors really should get something. I don't know. Voice actors is a weird thing. Like, I don't think I've ever bought a game because a voice actor is in it. But I bought a game because a programmer, well, like a designer worked on it. I don't know. Yeah, Nico got screwed over for that one. Being paid for the work you do is super cool and fun. I mean, true, true. Mark Hamill asked for a tiny percentage of revenue rather than profit from Star Wars, and it's paying until this day. I mean, yeah. George Lucas should have been never as successful as he was from Star Wars. He made some amazing deals that looked very stupid on paper. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, voice actors should get paid for the work they do. I'm not saying they shouldn't, obviously, but I don't know about the residuals thing. That's all I'm saying. Because, I mean, maybe if you're like, you know, an actor that people actually do go and see stuff, then maybe, you know, residuals, but I don't know. Didn't he complain that he wasn't getting enough money for it? That he wanted extra money? Point of comparison, if they sang a thing, then bam, it's a song, royalties forever. Yeah, okay, but that's different again, like, because a song, if you listen to a song, you're listening to the song. Do you play a game for the voice acting? Because honestly, what I do is I just skip through most of it. I hear, well, we need, and but, you know, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't usually listen to the voice acting. I mean, I do sometimes, depends on the game. The last game I just skipped a lot of the voice acting was Bear Seek List. Yeah. I think Marvel Midnight Suns, but then again, that game's dialogue was too much. There was too much dialogue in that game, and I love Marvel, but there was too much dialogue. Don't skip dialogue in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, though, the reason I'm playing it is for the story. I'm one of those people. Those people, voice actors, are real people too. I mean, yeah, voice actors are real people. Except for when the AI revolution comes over and then they're not. But right now they are. It depends on the game. Like, I think I listen to voice acting for a while, and then depending on the quality of it, is to how quickly I start skipping it. Is that Scooby-Doo fan work? Okay. What's Scooby-Doo fan work? They use AI for the 7 voices. Oh god. Oh wait, fan work though. But it's fan work. You can do that for fan works. Now, if a company that got made money for it was doing that, then I would have a different argument. Oh, I mean, they absolutely could have done it. Let's be honest. Companies will do whatever they can to make money, and they'll cut whatever costs they can. If they can get rid of those filthy actors, they'll do it. I mean, they're working on it. The film industry is working on getting rid of those filthy actors. Hence the strikes that are happening right now. Okay. Don't worry, I see the one below me. I just wanted to make sure there's nothing up there. Cool. Getting someone's likeness forever for 1 day's pay is screwy. Oh, hell yes it is. That's straight up not okay. You'd like to buy a game for its production or distribution, but those roles get a chunk of the money forever. Yeah, I mean, do the programmers get, like, residuals? And I think, okay, here's the thing that I'm going to go into with this. Okay, musicians get residuals for their songs forever. Actors get residuals for their things forever. Voice actors, should they get residuals? Yes, but only if everyone gets residuals for the work they did. Like, I think programmers should get residuals. You know, if voice actors getting residuals, so should programmers. I'm just saying, like, if they're making the argument that voice actors should get residuals, programmers get RSUs. What's an RSU? You don't see any different person actors and voice actors. People. Okay, I ask. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a poll. I ask the people answer honestly. Okay, have you bought a game because of a VA? That's all I want to know. Restricted stock units. Now, if you have, that's totally fine. I'm not judging. Don't worry, there's a follow-up question to this. Voice actor, sorry, yes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end this poll now because I'm seeing 100% no on this. Okay? I'm going to end this poll, if I can. No. You didn't buy it for the voice actor, though. You bought it for... because of AVA, not the voice acting in general. That's fair enough. That is true. People did buy the game because it had voice acting. But they didn't buy it because, oh my god, Steve Blueco is doing a voice. Okay. Okay, follow-up question. Have you watched a TV show or movie because of an actor? And this is my point that I'm making. Right, okay, so now see we're getting all the yeses. Now, I'm sure that some people haven't, and that's fine. But my point is, voice actors do not sell games. Actors do. You watch a TV show and a movie specifically because of a voice actor. Fair enough. That's an edge case, Zoe. That's a valid point. But my point really is, aside, so 88.8%, or most people said they've never bought a game because of a voice actor, right? And that makes sense. You don't generally buy a game because, Spaghetti Paul is voicing a character. Bought a game because of a game designer. Yes! Valid. That is valid. People also watch movies because of a director. But again, I've done the same thing. I've watched a movie because of a director. I've played a game because of the game designer. And I've never played a game because of voice actors in it. I might go, look at that. Nolan North is voicing a character in this game. I wonder if he's a white protagonist. Oh, he is. Look at that. It's never like a reason for playing the game. It's just a, okay. Nolan North's here. Nolan North is always here. So, with that argument, and you're welcome to disagree with me here, but there seems to be some correlation between an actual actor and seeing a property as opposed to, the worm, as opposed to movies. Play Mass Effect for a few reasons. Okay. Yeah, there was a time when people like Arnie were popular and you'd watch their movie. Exactly. I Someone found out someone voiced the character after the game ended. Yippee! So it doesn't mean you bought the game because of the character, though, because of the voice actor. You just happen to be pleasantly surprised at the end, and that's totally fine too. Or in my case, I once watched a movie and was absolutely confused of one of the actors. I went and watched After Earth and was confused that Will Smith was in it. That might not be a good thing to admit openly now that I think about it, but that is also a true thing that happened. He didn't look like Will Smith. He didn't smile, and I was used to Will. I mean, these days, let's be honest, Will Smith's in a bit of a shitbox right now. But yeah, I didn't. Will Smith doesn't smile a lot in movies. Well, see, I only watch movies I only watch Will Smith movies that were sort of like comedies, like Men in Black or, that sort of thing. I don't watch Will Smith. But I'm used to him having a big goofy smile. At some point, a big goofy smile. There was no big goofy smile in After Earth. Certainly not from me. Certainly not from me. So, I mean, that's probably like a concerning statement to make that I didn't recognize, a prominent actor of a different skin color. That's probably not that's probably a concern now that I say it aloud. We all got things to work on. That's what my takeaway is. For instance, I need to be able to recognize Will Smith better in movies, and Will Smith needs to be in better movies and not slap people on stage. Topical. It's not even topical. It was a year ago. Yeah. Why would you not easily miss the first one? The first one's where he's not very good. That's the rule. Kevin Hart had it coming. I feel like I'm being tricked. Wasn't Kevin Hart, was it? I don't think it was Kevin Hart. I feel like you're trying to troll me again, see if I just agree with you. Good trick, but now I'm just concerned. I'm easily tricked. Okay. Gosh. Don't do this to me, Zoe. SeiferKatt didn't recognize one black guy. Let's see if we can get him again. Even if that's not what you're doing, absolute respect for trying. Being Will Smith? I'm not sure whether you're talking about Chris Rock or... No, Chris Rock was just doing his thing. If a guy is on stage roasting people, you have to expect that you're going to get roasted sometimes. Chris Rock was the shithead? You know what? Perhaps everyone was there. He walked away from that not particularly badly. Will Smith, however, is kind of in a bad spot right now. But to be honest, I don't know the full situation there, but I mean, comedians gonna cross the line. That's what comedians do. Like, if a clown throws a pie in your face, you can't backhand a clown. And whether we went too far or not, those jokes were all agreed. Like, I assume those jokes were all agreed by writers. You will backhand that clown. Fair enough. The clowns are funny. We all agree clowns are funny. We do. We do all agree clowns are funny because clowns are hilarious. I'm pro clown, by the way. I just want you to know that. I believe if you're going to say most popular show worldwide, you'd probably go Flight of the Conchords. I mean, don't make me open another 2 polls to, like, prove me right. I don't think that Will Smith situation was staged. I could see the argument. I don't think it was, because I don't think that they would shit can him quite so quickly if it was staged. They shit canned him pretty quick. I think they would have gone like very small measures if it was staged. I can see the argument, and I think that was a common argument when it happened. But I don't think they would kick him out of the academy and all that sort of jazz if it was completely all faked. He got the Oscar for the same event. No, no. I don't think that was staged. Yeah, okay, he got the Oscar for the same event, except most people don't know that. Most people will just go, man, that was the one where, you know, Will Smith just slapped the guy. No, that sort of goes back to your chair and shouts back. That is not a stage. That is an angry man. You know, it's like you ever been like walking through the street and a crazy man starts screaming at you? They do just sort of they don't stop screaming at you when you go, okay, I'm leaving, man, I'm leaving. So I don't know. Could have been, but I don't think so. I mean, look, who knows? Who knows? Like, media is just all bullshit anyway. Yep. But those are my social, Soulburn. You got them. Those are them. You got youtube.com/SeiferKatt and the Discord. You can find me outside my regular streaming time. I assume the Discord link's still working. And people are managing to still join occasionally, so... I meow my streaming time? Outside my regular streaming time. Find meow my streaming time. Like find X. But who honestly wants to find their X? There it is. You found it. How are we going? Are we... Plus 15? Oh, we're at 15.2%. Hell yes. 3 over 20%? 3 over 20. I've done 2% today, which is not bad considering we've had 2 interruptions and started late. Just gotta keep shooting. Anyway, so I started blasting. As you do. Hey, energy weapon research is happening right now. That's cool. Out of curiosity, that's massively concerning, actually. Oh, we've run out of train juice. You never want to run out of train juice. Oh no, we ran out of train juice a long time ago, it would appear. Oh goodness gracious. You conspiracy? You? Okay, see, if anyone else said that, I would be like, I'm concerned where you're going with that one. Directed energy weapons, okay. Tell me more about these directed energy weapons. I'm not familiar with them. I think the Maui fires a weapon from another government to burn the city. I see. Well, people are stupid, I suppose. I like the idea that a fire is like unreasonable. Government did cause this fire. True, but I don't think anyone meant quite like that. So that's a klaxon. That's a valid klaxon moment. Yep. Fair enough. Thank you. Thank you, Splee. Good klaxoning. Okay, I'm kind of hoping we get to a C very soon. Oh, I forgot all about the Chinese balloon. 99. Floating over summer sky, panic bells ring red alert. There's something here from somewhere else. It's the most impassioned 99 red balloons you're gonna get. It's 99 Luftballons. That's true. But I do not understand German, so they're red balloons, not Luftballons. There's too much Luft in them. I require less Luft in my balloons, thank you very much. More red, less Luft. That's my political campaign, I hope you enjoy it. I wonder what color Luftballons are. Isn't that a really sad song? Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, is a global apocalypse of nuclear proportions a sad thing? If so, yes. My understanding is basically the story of the song is that the balloons cause a radar disturbance that make people think it was a nuke, so they fire nukes. That's my understanding of that song. It's basically like the idea, like Cold War, just era, like ready to fire weapons at any time. Satellites aren't real. That's not true. You can literally look up and see them. Like you can literally get a microscope, a telescope and see them. The moon is a hoax. Well, that one's true. That's obviously true. The moon isn't real. The satellites are. Because no one's actually seen the moon. The landing was real, but not the moon. So what did they land on? Hang on. Oh, it's a new level of conspiracy I enjoy. So if the moon isn't real, but the landing was, what did they land on? A mirror. They land. Oh shit. Oh. You need to go pick up your drones. Please don't go. The drone needs you. They look up to you. The secret moon. Ah, there is a secret moon, isn't there? Like, I'm not joking. There is a secret moon, isn't there? What an amount of crisis the first time you met someone that legitimately thought the moon landing didn't happen. Really? You're like, ha ha ha, you're just pretending to be stupid. And they're like, what? Like, what a joke. What a good prank. Just pretend. Who could pretend to be that stupid and have anyone believe them? Greatest proof of the moon landing is Russia. Think Russia is the moon? Secret moon underneath flat Earth. That makes sense too. And wait till you find out about the Sneeple or the snake people. Russia has the power to check that it happened and they don't deny it's real. Awaken the sheeple. You fool, you've awoken the sheeple. What have you done? Propaganda is a power. Propaganda is quite a powerful power. Very easy to mock, but making people believe things that aren't true, very important. Not very important, but very powerful. Why are these spiders slower? You have like a low battery or something? Oh, your battery is high. Okay. Then I am very confused with what's going on in your life. Maybe it's just got leg gunk. Leg gunk makes sense. Like a propaganda at it? Oh, propaganda. It actually had more labs. It doesn't really. Prod 3s definitely, but labs wouldn't really help. 'Cause the lab problem is more that we don't have... The production will stop for like 20-30 minutes. I want some more of these, honestly. Yeah. Prod 3 is probably true, but we can't really go back now. And we could, but I'm not gonna. That's some good building right there. 198 million iron, that's not bad. It reminds you of the ancient Sparta. Its mythology was all about military and undefeatable nation, but in fact they lost wars like all the other Greeks. And 300 Spartans, cover group among numerous other Greek squads. What we probably need to do is chuck more batteries into this thing. I think that's where we're collapsing right now. No? Hang on. Why'd you miss thing? Need to be better than that. Yeah, that's alright. I'm going to be stopping in a couple of minutes. It's at 10 o'clock after all. 10 o'clock is the time Seif stops these days. Because Seif has to be doing dadly duties. You're not missing anything. It's just me doing like my usual like ending spiel. Alright, yeah, let's finish here. Alright. Another successful stream, guys. We went from, what, 13.6 to 15.4. No, it's alright. I was actually eyeing up the time. This is going to be the end anyway, but I don't know what's going on here. My boys are just being weird again. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. That was a weirdly cute sneeze from me. Anyway. Thanks. Yes. I must do my fatherly duties of looking at my child and being like, ah, sleeping kid. Good job. That is too high. What was that doing there? Seems too high. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you are new here and not following, please do consider. You don't have to follow. I'm not making you do anything. I'm not your dad. Unless Lil K is watching, in which case I am your dad, and you do have to follow. That's how it works. Thank you very much for following Kage Spisa. I am sorry, that's terrible. Yeah, you can also sub, yeah, but I'm definitely not forcing that. But I mean, if someone thinks that's worth it, then go for it. It's appreciated. Yes, thank you very much, Hellbait. Those are the social links. You got youtube.com/SeiferKatt, and you got the Discord link for stop it. You got the Discord link for finding me outside my regular streaming time. Also, let you know if I'm going to running a bit late. I stream 3 nights a week. I stream Monday, Thursday, Saturday, always at about the same time. I will be starting C Block on Thursday and Saturday, and continuing to do this on Mondays. So the reason I'm doing C Block is because it's hip and cool and everyone loves it at the moment, and also I'm going to try and run it without the trash, flare stacks, and condensers as much as possible. It's going to be a disaster. So it should be fun. Because I can't play the games normal. Controller is not C. Yeah, it is. It's fine. That's how it's meant to be these days. I know. It's been that way for years, and I've only just realized it about a year ago, and now I just love it. But it's wrong. It's honestly kind of who I am as a person. I've done something for so long that it is so wrong, and now it's just gonna stay that way. Welcome. I know, it's wrong. I apologize. But I'm not fixing it. Anyway, thank you everyone very much for watching, and I hope to see you another time. Take care, everyone.